Hi everyone, welcome back to another video, and I have two Journaling by the 5 journals to show you guys. One is the Uncommon Goods catalog, and then the other is Better Homes and Gardens. It's not really a magazine, but it is. I got this when I got my Midwest Living magazine in the mail. So both of them, I found the middle of the catalog and magazine where the staples are, and then I went on one side and glue pages together, and then I went from the other side of where the staples were and glued those pages together. This one I glued between 3 or 4 pages together, and this one I glued 2 pages together because this one doesn't have that many pages in it. And then in this one I used green craft paints, and this one I use my browns because I don't use my brown craft paint all that often in my journals because I always think it looks like mud and it doesn't look good. So I went through those, and with the move, I probably didn't have that many that are good. I didn't end up throwing a couple bottles out. They got cellified from not using them. So I'll start with this one. Like I said, this one I used all my green craft paints. And then, so that was my first layer. And then my second layer was napkins. For this one, I picked out 3 or 4 napkins and greens that, I wouldn't use. Well, I would use, but I picked 3 or 4 napkins and glued it down with matte medium. And then I used stencils. I used, I think, Punchinella. You can see right there. And then this hexagon and this flower one. And then for my main images, I went through the Disney book, and I also went through my magazine images. And again, I went through, for the detail part, I went through my dictionary and found some words and then stamps and stuff. So that's the first page. This was actually a postcard that I got in the mail from one of the casinos here. And I also did some doodling. That was one of the final steps with the paint pen. That's also, I did the same thing in the other one. This one was like backdrop paper that had paint and sprays on it, and I die cut the dress form die. Does it told? I think in this one I have like 22 pages in here. That one I still have to put something on there. Then the last 2. So that's that one, and this one's, like I said, using brown craft paint. And then the texture for these, I used music paper, book paper, dictionary paper, and tissue paper. from pattern. And then for the the stenciling, again, I use white craft paint, and I use a couple different stencils. And A Beautiful Mess is actually the words came from the Sunday papers with the coupons. It says, "Whatever, bite me, 'cause it's grumpy cats." Boom. The last two. This one says, "I don't hate men, I'm just looking for the non-stupid one." And that's it. So those are the two that I worked on, and that's it for now. And thanks for